Welcome back, everybody. That was weak. That was weak. How's everybody doing today? We are doing more commissions today. Well, this one's for me. Actually, it's not commissions. It's just tokens. It's just regular tokens. We're just doing regular tokens. That's the plan. Anywho, let's get this cleared out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wrong button. Wrong button. How's everybody today? RPG art. There we go. Delete that, delete that. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click this button. So we got that going there, which is good. And then I need to get the Discord back open. I'm going to hop over to the... I'm going to drag you guys. Hold on a second. We are on Twitch, if that is all right with you. If not, let me know. Is it Twitch? Yeah. Yes. I'm hanging out today in the Discord. I'm drawing stuff. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. I do want to draw the Noble Snick. I'll probably be redrawing all of Blue Team's tokens, because I do want to start recording those more frequently, and I do want to have some nice visuals for that. So hopefully those videos will be done. Coming up, I'm going to start trying to release one of those a week until we catch up, which is going to be a challenge, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to do it. Hopefully we'll have a video out tomorrow, which will be the one of the new Why You Should Play videos. It might be out Saturday, though, depending if it gets done or not. I hope it will, but we'll find out. And then after that, next week, I'm going to try to get some of the Blue Team gameplay videos out, because I think those are a lot of fun, and I'm excited about them. So that's the plan. I got to draw Snick. Snick is cool. Snick is one of the characters. He's a little NPC that got picked up by the party. Let me see if I can pop out the chat here so I can actually see people talking. That would be smart. That would be smart. I'm also going to add... I didn't start the music up. I'm sorry, everybody. Pretzel rock. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to turn on this commission button so that people who want to sign up for a commission can go look at my Fiverr page. I'm not sure if that's the best way I want to do it, but I mean, if you want a commission, you can always just contact me directly on the Discord, but I do want to have the option for people to check that out. So, let's get all of that. Drink!
Those Patreon slots.
I removed them from the Patreon slots because I didn't like the way that works. It felt a little too pressury to, like, hey, get a commission from me and maybe it renews next month. I think Fiverr will be much better for that. Corvus, how are you doing today? We are hanging out in the Discord if you want to hang out with us in the Discord. I am in the recording chat, so you might have to ask for permission. I think you have permission, though. Maybe not. I do remember something I need to do for that. Otherwise, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Hope the heat's not getting too bad. It's hot here. It's definitely hot here, but I'm doing all right. So
Smoky.
hot and smoky. Ah, there we go. How do you spell commission? COMMISSION. Commission. Yeah. There we go. We'll do that. Let's say
Question.
yeah, hit me.
So you have exclamation point commissions in your title, but there is not a commissions command. Is that on purpose?
It didn't get finished making. I'm doing that right now. That's
Oh.
why I thought it was. I finished it yesterday, and then I checked and it didn't work. So I'm doing that right now.
Okay. That was it.
That was it.
I'm
Thank you.
sorry. I
Thank
gotta
you.
go
Thank you.
now.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Let's get. I need this button. Where's this button? I lost my button. What's happening here? I need to invite somebody to the Discord. Where do I do that? Invite people. Yes. Okay. This link lasts forever.
Who are you inviting?
Generate new link. I'm just putting a link to the Discord, so if people want to contact me directly, they can. Reply in chat, permission, regulars, everyone. That's fine. Okay, confirm. There we go. There should be a commission tab now for. Let me make sure I spelled it right. COMMI mission commission. There we go. No S. Done. 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 Do that. We're happy. I have the chat popped out somewhere, but it's not in front of me, which makes me mad. There we go. Yes. Now I need to make commissions for all the sound effects so I can have people make me flip the canvas and stuff. That'll be fun. Let's do some drawing. Let's draw some kobolds, right? Like that's the goal for today. Oh, my hair bun is in like the wrong spot, and I can't put my headphones on properly. Okay. First world problems. What music should we listen to today?
I would know.
I want like underground cave music because we're drawing kobolds. Taito, how are you today? Ooh, that's really weird. We'll see how it goes. Spooky piano. Sure. Good, and you. I'm doing really well. I'm doing pretty well. Got some okay sleep last night. Freaking hot. It's starting to cool down. My glasses are dirty like they usually are when I start a stream. I don't notice until I look at the drawing screen. Let me get into the voice channel chat on Discord so I can see what people are saying. What people are saying about me, because that's what the Discord is for. It's just all about me. I should probably start. Oh, there we go. Boop, boop. I'm going to unmute Corvus here. And then give you back that. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Corvus, you should be able to unmute yourself if you so choose to. We are on Twitch today, hanging out with people. I'm not digging this music. I need to have a thing so people can suggest music. That would be cool. Hell yeah. So this is some chiptune. Nope, not chiptune. Oh, what have I done? Oh my god, these are all terrible. What have I done with my life? We'll do that. We'll just do lo-fi. Well, now that the stream has officially started and everything's gone to poop, disregard all of those spammed buttons. Let's draw some stuff. I should probably start with a rugby. Ooh, should I make a rugby emote? Is that a thing I should do?
How many more do you need?
Well, I mean like a token. Should I make a rugby token? That seems like it's just inviting danger.
Yeah.
But I do need a warm up, so let's draw some rugby.
I mean, don't you also need a Caesar?
Oh, I don't have a CSAT token either. I don't know if you guys have realized this, but rugby is a great warm up sketch because he's got all the basic shapes. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't need that.
Did you make the dog come background thing yourself?
Did I make this token?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Would you like it? I can send you a copy of it.
I could maybe use it. I don't know.
I have a huge Photoshop file that I made for this, which allows you to change like the background texture. So instead of it being like right now, it's pretty beat up. You can also make it like scratched or clean. It doesn't have the lighting effect though. That's new. So I might have to readjust it for that. But you can also change the color so it can be primary colors, and then you can blend the colors. It's a pretty fun little Photoshop file I use for different stuff. But let's draw a really good rugby here. Hold on. But if you'd like it, Jonas, I will send you a copy.
Well, it's not necessary right now.
Okay, let me know.
I don't want to derail. Just curious. The answer is yes, probably, most likely.
Okay, that's fine. If that's something Patreon members would like, I can definitely put that up on the Patreon page. Share that with people. I said it was not that hot in here. It's getting super hot. I might need to turn on the fan or the AC or something.
Yep.
That's not how noses work. I muted myself because my headset with mic is dead, so I'm too lazy to charge it. That's fine. We are in the audio booth right now, so anyone's allowed to come in here and hang out if you want to listen to me talk. But most people will be muted automatically unless you want to go through the process of being like, hey, I'm old enough to be on Twitch and I'm not going to be super loud.
And I'm not gonna make tons of poo-poo pee-pee jokes.
Yep, no poo-poo pee-pee jokes. The hell was... Oh my god, I've never thought about this. What if rugby, but Simpsons lip? 97 here in Kentucky. Wow. I went to bed last night and I walked by the thermostat and it was like 81 degrees. And I was like, that's not good. That's not good. It's supposed to be cooler before I go to bed. Yesterday, I closed up the house and then got up and started working. And apparently between me, like, just getting up and going to make breakfast and stuff, Jumper opened up all the back windows and turned the fans on. So I didn't know that until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I went into the back of the house and I was just like, why is it so hot in here? And I was like, oh no. So we just baked ourselves. Bad communication. Whoops. I don't know how people would feel if they got attacked by a bunch of goblins that looked like this.
Would be so. I don't know.
I know exactly how they would respond.
Did you attack people with a bunch of rugbies?
Fireball.
Fireball. You know, everyone was pissed off at Matt about Matthew Mercer about the chair fiasco, but like, I want to know about the goblin that was at the bottom of the well. Like, everyone just forgot about it. Yeah. Like,
I wanted to know as well. I was very sad when he was like, well, he's dead. Takes up the character feet, rips it apart.
Yep.
Oh.
That poor goblin. The world will never know the beauty of that goblin, what could have been.
But yes, the chair thing was very weird. Why ever so focused on
I have struggled. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Mine is just pointless rambling at this point.
I've struggled a few times with like innocuous things, just pulling D&D characters and campaigns just completely off the rails. So much so that I'll be like, "Oh, roll this," and then they'll I'm just gonna give them another perception on this chair, and they'll roll really high. I'm like, "You are dead set sure that this has nothing to do with anything," and they'll still like, "Yeah, but what though?" And I'm like, "No. Listen to the words I'm saying. It's a chair. It has nothing to do with anything," and like it doesn't matter. So like I think that happens, and I think that it's not really avoidable because sometimes things just peak tension.
That is true. Though I'm also a person who takes things at too much of a face value. What I see is what I see.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember when you guys did what I lovingly call Floor 213, and you fought the giant stone golem, and someone had to hold the button to not get shot. I think that went pretty well. Like you guys did okay, and you did fine. I ran Lars and Jump Rope and Kevin and our other friend through that as the same thing, and they were really confused about it because they're like, the button's here, which the buttons have always done the same thing in every room, but they're like, the button must turn off the monster. Why isn't the monster turning off? I'm very, very upset. I'm stuck here. Do we need to bring the monster to the button? I'm like, the button is not like that. And they kept arguing about it. And it eventually made me realize that the buttons need to be more available. So in the second iteration of this, when I ran blue team through it, or red team through it, I added more buttons so that people could basically move around the room. As long as one person was holding the button, it would be good to go. But I teased the choice of having to choose 2 items, which made sense the first time I did it. But since I added more buttons, it made it sound like you had to push 2 of the buttons. And I was like, oh no. In the process of trying to make this simpler, I've made it more complex. And I've screwed up. And so it's... Jonas, that room worked so well for you because you just walked forward and fought it.
I mean, my brain see enemy. It is stone. I have pickaxe. I must mine life away.
Yep. And it worked. It worked really well. And I thought everyone would do that, but when I ran with the other team, with Jump Rope's team, they assumed it was a puzzle, and so they were avoiding fighting it. Because they're like, okay, how do we turn it off? I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's invincible from the front. Like, I thought that would be enough. Yeah. I thought that would be the trick, was it's impervious from the front. Wink, wink, wink. And so they're like, oh, okay, so it's invincible. I'm like, from the front. Wink, wink. And they're like, okay, so we have to get behind it and push a button. And I'm like, no, there's no buttons. It was really funny. It was really funny. And the one person who I thought would man up, like Jonas did. Jonas just oh, I'm beef man, and ran forward and fought it. I thought they would do that. That person was the one holding the button. And they're just like, how's it going? Just getting the shit kicked. The whole rest of the team is just bouncing around the room, and I'm like, oh, I need to change this. I need to change this real fast.
It's beautiful.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
I think red team and blue team did great. Like, you both did great. Jump Rope and Kevin the Necromancer's team, not so good. It was a struggle. It was a struggle for him.
It was great seeing players plastered against the wall and everything.
I hope I would like red team to go back and watch blue team do it, and I'd like blue team to watch red team do it, and actually talk to me about it, because in my mind it was such a straightforward puzzle fight, because it was just like, this guy cannot be killed like in normal means. How are you going to fight him? And you both did it so differently, and so completely differently from Jump Rope and Kevin that I kind of want to figure out why it was looked at so differently. And it might have been how I described it, and it might have been how the room was set up. But yeah, it was.
Did Root lose his internet, or did I lose my internet?
Did I cut out?
think
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Okay.
Like, cut out for like 10 seconds.
Weird.
and
Yeah, I
then-
didn't have any drop frames. It might have been Discord. But
Yeah, maybe.
Well, if I'm remembering my thought process in that room, I was like, okay. I remember you saying it looks to be pretty stonks at the front, and
Mhm.
someone went to the backs and saw it was weaker at the back. So like, how do I get the back to the back? To fight it with my sword. When I used my sword, it kind of broke. And so, wait a minute, I have another tiny pickaxe. Fuck using tactics. Let's go, baby.
yeah, my whole design for that room, and this is kind of spoilers, but everyone, if you want to go listen to that, it's currently up for the Patreon members, and it will be up on YouTube in, I don't know, probably 2 months. It's a ways out, so hopefully people will forget by then. But it's it basically, the idea was that the monster was supposed to be mostly invincible, except from behind, and then its whole goal was to just keep people on one side of the room. So like that was the plan. I gave it a whole bunch of lair actions so that it could reposition itself, and at the top of the round it reset. With Jonas though, since Jonas just head on fought it, all of the lair actions were moot. Because he just kept like, you fight me now, and then Snick's like running around crazily, and and it was weird. I tried to make it more difficult for Jump Rope and Kevin, and it ended up getting confusing because people were so kind of panicky and all over the place that they couldn't figure out the pattern of what was actually happening, and it broke down really fast. It broke down really fast. So. Definitely interesting.
And succumb to it.
I guess it's
Single
noticeable how like fucking face value I do your puzzles, like the 3, 2, 1 or whatever. Like the doorway puzzle one's like, oh, it's like a 3x3 grid. Okay. And then I do it, and I'm like, everyone else to come over as they argue. And then I abuse my racial features of having longer arms, and it's like, button press time, spin.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, we kind of broke a lot of those puzzles.
Well, that's okay. I'm okay with that kind of thing.
Very weird way.
I've said this before about puzzles specifically. It's like if you guys come up with a better solution than I had, I'm fine with adjusting it. And I think some of those solutions, I was like, that was pretty good. Like I'm gonna always reward people for good puzzle management. I think that's important. But at the same time, like there are some things where it always baffles me when some people come up with like really complex ways to solve a puzzle. It's like, I thought that would be way more apparent. My bad.
Yeah.
I mean, every D&D story about puzzles I hear is don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Ever. It's like every time, you know.
The funniest part is there's 3 rooms in that dungeon. There's the invisible wall puzzle, there's the chain puzzle, and then there's the up and downy floors. I really liked the up and downy floor one, but I don't think it's apparent enough. So that one's I'm gonna keep working on. Everybody loved the chain puzzle, and I thought that was the stupidest thing. I'm like, anybody could cheese this so easy with a rope. and no, but like Jump Rope really liked it. Inferno, I think you said you enjoyed that one. Yeah, it surprised me. That was the one that I was kind of like, I need one more puzzle, and this will be really stupid simple. And the idea behind it, and I don't know if people actually got the idea behind it, was that each platform that is hanging by a chain from the ceiling can only support so many people. And if you overload it, it falls, right? And then one of the levers resets all all the platforms so that you can try again. But like,
Oh.
yeah, people only ever touched one or the other. They didn't like fiddle with everything and try things out and figure it out. They just figured out one part of it and then like, cool, we can just do that. So that's another example of like something that is very, very simple, but only apparent if you actually stop and fiddle with everything first, which a lot of people I don't think will do. I think they're scared. Why didn't that work? Oh, it's commission. It should be no S. Did it not adjust on the... Or did I... Let me check. Commands. What do you think? It should be commission or commissions? I can adjust it either way. Which makes more sense?
Yes.
Yes. I'll do the S. I'll just add the S. We'll try it one more time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna add the S back on. I think that makes more sense. Hashtag commissions. You can make bold. I could. Yeah, that's true.
I just thought that the raised platform one could be cheesed a lot easier,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. But that's what happens when you got speedy boys being able to run the entire gauntlet.
Not to mention that I think Jonas still has a potion of spider climb that no one's used.
I thought
They didn't even sell the spider climb? I got a new one.
Maybe you did.
I thought Doughboy bartered that off.
Oh
without
no.
telling anybody about it.
That could be the case.
I mean, you gave me a new potion. I didn't want another one before.
Yeah, I
That
think
new
you have
potion is
another
not a
one.
spider climb potion, I promise.
I'll figure out what it is. When it comes to it, I'll just drink it and see what happens.
Seems fair.
It's green, I assume it's speed.
Little do you know, it's actually Mountain Dew.
Oh, even better. It just give me 1 temporary HP. That's fine by me. Mountain Dew. Do.
Okay, there we go. So now my commissions, when we do that, it should, contact me or other fine artists directly on the Discord. So you can check out the Fiverr page, which will give you, basically you reserve a spot there, and then we'll talk about it on Fiverr, or you can just jump on the Discord and talk to me directly and hang out. I accidentally started making a rugby token, which I'm okay with.
That's not a Cobalt commission.
Nope, this is not a Cobalt commission at all. We'll get there eventually.
Hello.
How's it going, sir?
Alright.
How are you?
Surprisingly not roasted a lot yet.
Yet.
Yet is the
I've not been
operator.
outside, because... No thank you.
Oh, mayonnaise.
Did someone duo draw mayonnaise? Oh, dang, Nebby.
Oh, you're gonna have to
Accidentally?
make a mayonnaise token.
Horrifying, indeed.
Yeah, accidentally, yes. I forgot the words that I said already. That's great. It's a good morning. Let me draw this mayonnaise. Bloop, bloop.
Accidentally what?
I said I accidentally drew a rugby token, and Sierra called me out on it.
Ooh, sweet Georgia.
I went on Instagram. Instagram. And I was like, Shibby, I'm sorry I ignored you yesterday at Twitch. And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, you said hello and I ignored you and I didn't realize it. And Sierra yelled at me. I'm sorry. She's like, I didn't notice. And I was like, well, shit. So that was funny. It was funny. I'm sorry if I don't directly get to your contacts in the Twitch. I'm all over the place. I want to get better about that though. Let's draw mayonnaise real quick. Yep.
Earlier I said it was 97. It's now 103.
Boof.
Yep.
That's a lot of heat.
Yeah.
A mayo nene. Mayo nenes.
In the Doug style.
In the Doug style.
Yeah.
So, oh, a patty mayonnaise. We just need to do this
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
this. And then a horse skull. That's, man, I haven't watched Doug in for fucking ever.
I never really watched it. I just remember seeing glimpses of it as a child.
I resonated with Doug because he wanted to draw comics all the time. I was like, fuck yeah. And he was kind of a loser, which I also resonated with.
What young kid does not resonate with being a loser?
That's fair. What was the bully? I don't remember the bully's name. Doug was way too like on the nose for me as a kid. There we go.
Roger.
Roger. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they all have like, some have fairly normal names, and then there's like Mosquito.
Skeet. Skeeter.
I was like, yeah, Skeeter. Very weird.
I don't know why he honked. That was the weird part for me.
Still don't understand why I think he was blue.
He was blue.
It was like, are you sick?
Blah. That's right. Roger was a weirdo. Super
It
rich,
was a weird show.
really good at art. He's kind of an all-around dick. feel like maybe we should actually adapt the mayonnaise lore a little bit.
Give them their own level of the abyss.
The eldritch horror that is mayonnaise. Things we know about mayonnaise. Neck way too long. Way too long. Just terrifying. Weird horse neck. Tentacle hair. That's good. Seems necessary.
Harbinger of Death.
Harbinger of Death,
Or
yeah.
Avatar of Death. 1 to 2.
I think I've used God of Slaughter a few times. So like it's not like good death. Like, oh yeah, no, I got really old and then I was done.
Yeah, no.
It's like vicious and not fun. It's like that's not good. She's not a good deity.
Yeah.
Not a good deity at all. I do miss the trying to think of the name. That's not good. Jump Rope would be very upset with me. Arms way too long. Urgathoa is the god of death in the Pathfinder universe.
Yes.
And she is terrifying. She is a glutton. And she
Sexy
just-
lady on top.
Sexy lady on top.
Disgusting
Bones on the bottom.
viscera.
Yep.
Uh,
People think to
no, no,
themselves like,
it's kind of like these things.
ooh. The Kiris?
Yeah, personifications of violent death.
Oh yeah. They were present during death and dying. They did not have the power to kill. They could do was wait. Just waiting for death. That's interesting.
Yeah. They followed it.
Do a flip!
God damn it. That's so good. All right. We'll do a flip.
Do the flip.
I hope that's an adequate do a flip sound effect, Jonas.
Yes.
All right, sweet. Little ASMR Jonas there for us today.
Do a flip!
Put it
I
back.
just listened to that on stream, and I was very creeped out by my own voice.
I don't know why. But for some reason I'm getting all of the sounds twice. And I don't know why that is. I'm wondering if it's because I have.
Is volume up on one of your screens?
I wonder if it's playing weird. Do. What was that, cat? What's up? Yeah? Why are you squeaking at me? You guys hear this cat? Don't you bite me. Don't you do it.
Mayonnaise could have one of these as a companion.
What am I looking at here? You could have one of the Krees as a companion? Or a Maladi?
Here, I'll post a picture
A
of it.
massive hippopotamus surrounded by a collar of flame. What? Why? What is this thing?
Hippopotamuses are murder horses. Murder water horses.
If you're using a browser source in OBS Studio, then you do not need to launch the pop-out window through the website. Oh, is it because I have the website open? I shouldn't have it open. Shut down when not active. Oh, okay. Turn it off in other scenes. Oh, well, that's not good. Do I have it in another scene?
Mayonnaise often reminds me of just a humanoid Nakalave or Nakalivi. I don't know how you say it.
Knuckleify?
Yeah, that might be more accurate.
We said the weird, fleshy man horse hybrid.
And
Man horse hybrid. Yeah, I
Or
mean,
demon.
originally she had like she was a
Originally.
centaur, right? I don't know if I want that anymore.
Yep.
Originally were very different in their current iteration.
Do you have the original picture somewhere?
I'll have to look through my folders. I have many pictures. I think. There's the thing we called horse dragon.
Sorry that was so
It's fine.
such a poor critique.
It's fine.
Is it fine?
It is fine.
you
don't
keep
worry, it's
you
just-
keep bringing it up, so I'm wondering if it's not fine. Because if it's not fine, we can talk about it. I thought it looked like a horse or a dragon.
It's fine. It's fine. Trust me.
Okay.
Why not both?
I mean, it was the identifying feature you gave it, so that's what it's called.
This is a funny looking kobold, but it looks great. Thanks, Taito. I had someone redeemed a, I think it was Nebby. Someone redeemed a draw of mayonnaise, so we're taking a mayonnaise break. Sexy, sexy kobolds.
They're probably a thing.
Oh, I know sexy kobolds are a thing. Oh my god, I was playing Final Fantasy last night.
Do they have kobolds?
They do. They are not normal looking kobolds. They're like little rat people.
So like WoW kobolds.
Excuse me?
Yeah, excuse me indeed. No, it really, I kind of want to show one off. Look up Final Fantasy 14 kobolds.
Let me
Looking
post
good.
one.
They
Final Fantasy kobolds.
they are weird. They're weird. Yeah, they're not traditional, which is fine. I have murdered so many of them, as you do. But then, in the storyline, which this is, I guess, is kind of spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV, maybe check out for a minute. Basically, one comes and asks you for help, and you help it, and it's this little tiny kobold, and like you have to help it save its parents, and you fail, and it's the saddest thing that I've watched in a long time. And it's just like, oh no, what do we do with this tiny kobold orphan? And it's
You adopt.
it's tragic. It's a tragic story. Tugs on your heartstrings, and it's the ugliest critter I think that's ever existed. But it's like, we have to save this tiny pug rat monster.
So, does it border the line of being so ugly it's cute, or is it just plain out ugly?
Let me see if I can draw it real quick.
So I found the
As I'm
hair.
looking at pictures of them, and they're pretty
He's just one of the first
creepy.
ones,
No, they're super creepy. But this one's so tiny, and they animate it so sad. And it's just like, please help. And you're just like, oh my god, I have to save this thing. What do I do? Yeah, Final Fantasy
Here's the
14.
first ever mayonnaise.
All right, let's see this. Let's see the original mayonnaise. We'll check it out in the Discord real quick. That's pretty great.
You can't see the human feet it has, but it's fucking horrific.
That's human feet. That sounds like something I would do.
It has human feet. I just...
You cut
I
them
took
off.
Yeah, I cut them off with the screenshot thing, so you know. But that is the first picture, I think, of mayonnaise.
Now I need to share this because we're discussing rat kobolds.
Here we go. Here's a good screenshot of Gabu, the tiny kobold.
Oh my god, it's so tiny.
He's so tiny. Jump Rope immediately asked, like, can I get the kobold as like a companion or a pet? And apparently, yes, you can. It's just a pain in the ass. And we're like, well, I guess we know what we're doing this weekend. We gotta go save poor little Gabu. Man, look at that sketch. Like, I feel like my sketching has gotten much better in the last what, year and a half?
Oh,
I hope my sketching has gotten better in the last year and a half.
That picture is from...
It's like 4 months ago. It's like, shit.
2020, I think, before April. May, yeah.
Alright.
2021.
also like right at the beginning of Backstreet Boys concert.
Back when I was sketching for like 4 minutes. It was like, oh yeah, here's the sketch. Moving on.
Pretty much. Although, a lot of you have done a lot of sketching over the years, and makes
It's true.
sense you have improved quite a bit.
You have as well, Mr. Jonas.
I hope so.
No, you! No, you got better.
The fuck is this? Oh yes, it is the non-Tarask.
The
Yes,
nun
whatever.
Trask.
Yes. Definitely, Rugby's head is a much wider nowadays compared to the old ones.
Oh yeah, his head got real big.
Real wide,
Real wide, real thick.
pretty much. Hey, I found the... We tried to draw a no barbarian yesterday. I found that one. Most of these pictures, my drawings are in the fucking corner. I know how annoying it is now, but
Just
there
all
it
your
is,
little
there's the guy.
Little tiny corners. Let me look at this. That's pretty awesome. Check out my Hex Tech stuff. Garden
League of
Blade.
Legends reference, so like. Explosives.
Kaboom!
Not an explosive, but a hexplosive.
A Hexplosive? That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Whoa. These are some. Okay. I drew this? What the fuck?
Isn't that weird? When you, like... You discover that you're, you find something you really, really like, and you're like, holy shit, I drew that. I don't remember that at all.
It's like, I wonder who drew this. Wait, it was me.
I'm kind of wondering, yeah, I'm kind of wondering if part of it is, like, because you don't remember drawing it, you don't remember the things you didn't like about it, or you just have that little bit of separation.
Like super messy sketches of chaos elementals when we drew that.
I need a healing.
And I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Thank you for the water redemption.
Only issue is I don't have it saved on my PC, so I only can see it on the stream here. I'm watching.
Ding, 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 ding. I hope I clicked on the right thing. I assume that was a water redemption. Let me look. There we go. Yeah,
I need a healing.
Yeah, it played twice. Why did it play twice? I wonder if that sound effect just has two iterations of it.
Do you have a storage one?
Do I have a stretch? I don't have a stretch sound effect yet.
Or, I mean, do you have, like, just a stretch?
I should.
Let's see it.
Hmm.
See push-ups.
Yep. There's also this.
These are definitely my drawings, but the sketchiness on these.
All right, let's draw some kobolds. I think we've drawn enough mayonnaise for a while.
I can redeem another one if there's no cooldown.
It's just or just doing nothing but mayonnaise today.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Hey, it's
The ones
Thursday.
that
You know?
are on the right side of the drawing sketches you just drew remind me of one of the new Pathfinder races. Yeah.
The prompt was chaos elementals for those. Weirdly enough, I remember, but I don't remember who asked for that.
Forever ago.
What the fuck did I draw these from Aggie? God, I had a different circle of whale back then.
Posture check. Thank you. Oh man, my chair is super like jacked up. I almost said whacked up. This chair's all kinds of out of whack. Oh jeez, I'm alright. Uh oh. I done broke it. Here we go. Ugh. I hate this chair. I'll tighten it up and then I'll lean back and it'll just drop. It'll just drop the back of the chair.
Maybe it's time for a new chair.
It's been time for a new chair for about a year and a half, but it's not high on my priority list because I can still sit in it. So when we were during the summer here, I guess it's still summer, but when our refrigerator broke, I hated that refrigerator since we moved into the house. And so when the refrigerator died, I looked at it and I was like, what's wrong with it? And like, I did a quick diagnostic. I'm like, okay, the compressor's broken. We're getting a new fridge. It's like I'm not paying someone to come here and tell me that the compressor is broken or try to replace the compressor. I'm spending 0 money on this shitty ass fridge. We're just buying a new one, and it's been one of the best decisions I think I've ever made. Just like, ugh. The chair still functions though, so until the chair stops being a chair, I think I'll put up with it. I can live with hating something for a long time.
Some things haven't changed, some things have.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what has changed. That is from.
Is
what
that
is
the
this?
original Gurna?
A good or not?
I think this one it's called Grega. And then we have something similar next to it called Grego, and then there's Greg.
Greg, Grega, and Grego.
Not like calling everything Greg.
We did have a Greg moment for a while, didn't we?
I don't know why not. Not just call everything Greg. It's like, what should we call this? And he's like, Greg.
I do remember
No,
that.
since he was here.
It was also like the time when we had everything that was mimics.
Yep. It's been a good
It
good
was
year.
like a month before that, I think.
Dum, dum.
Nah, I'll just leave that.
I'm gonna get this figured out, and then we're gonna draw this kobold. We're gonna draw this kobold. Damn it!
Big slime girl. Kinda creepy. I'm just going through my old pictures here.
I need healing.
Never scrolled down so far, so it's kind of weird to see all of this.
Yeah, weird. It should only play once. I don't know why it plays twice.
You'll fix it one day.
I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah.
What is this? I can't get on. What is this? I'm stuck. What is my life?
All right. I get it. I'll get back to work. That's, I think, what that is for. That's what am I doing with my life right now? I'm just fiddling with shit. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to the kobold. Good call. Good call.
I'm enjoying kobolds and everything. I mean, actually, it's a good one. Had been drawing, then I just stopped. Even colored some of it. I don't remember. The mage coats that the Final Fantasy mages have, I found hella cool, so I put one on a kobold.
Kobold with a coat. You know, that's something we haven't really talked about. Like, is Snick wearing armor? I don't remember what Snick's doing.
I remember he had a mask.
Did he have a mask?
I don't know if he has one anymore. He might have lost some things when I beat the shit out of him. That is not Snake. We're not giving Snake a magic gun.
Snick has a gun. Krabby, how are you doing today? Welcome.
Unless I misheard you.
That's pretty good. A Magic Tech revolver. Is that from League of
Pretty much.
Legends?
It's a wand, actually.
This is my
I should
wall.
continue on that, but I'm too lazy. Like, I hit a point, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to put more hours into it. I need to get past that, so, yeah.
Yeah. Oop, what just happened? There we go.
I also draw kobolds like small dragonborn, basically.
Yeah, tiny dragonborns are good kobolds.
you draw with long snouts, and I'm like very short snouts.
I do like the long snoot. I think crocodiles are pretty good kobolds.
They do have a very gator look. That is true.
I think they can.
Why do I draw with short snouts? I was wondered. Where do I draw that odd stuff from?
Pathfinder 2 has pretty cute kobolds.
Oh yeah, they do. I'm starting to like dig the kobolds I posted earlier, like the weird rabbit kobolds. They're weird and creepy, but I'm starting to dig them more and more as I look at them.
Yeah, it kind of
It's
grows
like,
on you.
Some people out there on like depending on where you are, kobolds are completely different. Like in Faerun, they're. Let's think about this in Earth terms. In Europe, they're normal kobolds. You go to Russia, then they have like a line of fur and ears. You go to Asia, they become even more furry. I don't know what the fuck's going on over in Asia. You go to America, I don't know what the fuck. They're cryptids over there, like red folk.
It's just like badgers. They're like badgers.
Pretty much. And maybe it's just everyone calls them kobolds, but they're actually all just very different species. But everyone just calls them kobolds no matter what, because they're all like small, humanoid, annoying pest creatures.
Yeah. Like, real life lore, gnomes and kobolds were essentially the same thing. Underground,
Yeah.
dwelling people, creatures,
Pretty much.
and they just decided to split them into different things.
I mean, if you really look at it, kobolds, goblins, and dwarves, gnomes too, are all kind of just weird little critters. So, I think they can I think they can vary quite a bit on what
Don't
they
say
look
that
like.
the dwarves on the higher end they can be 5 feet tall. Scary.
I mean, think about the dramatic goblins, though. Like, they're fucking huge, terrifying.
Hobgoblins, though.
Yeah.
The thing about hobgoblins is often you forget how goddamn dangerous they are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like their average soldier is like a elite trained soldier for like a human. Almost. I don't know. They have the martial advantage, which is, a pretty uniquely powerful skill. And I think like average humanoid soldiers, like your average soldier, had advantage on like saving throws. I think.
A level 1 human soldier, not an adventurer, could easily be killed by a house cat.
Terrifying.
Just put that out there.
It just disembowels you. It's like
They have
one swipe from
they
a
have
house
4 hit
cat.
points, and cats do a minimum 1 damage. I guess soldiers might have 8 hit points, so I just check that. Commoners can be killed by cats. I don't know.
Commoner having D&D 5th edition.
I think they have 4 hit points, and cats have 2 damage. So if a cat crits, it just kills a person.
Indeed, they have 4 hit points. D&D cat. Why don't cats have dark vision?
Because dark
Because
vision. Oof. So here's the weird thing about 5th edition versus dark vision is technically infravision, which drow and orcs should have.
Yeah.
Cats do not have infravision. Cats do not see heat. Cats should have low light vision. And 5th edition just kind of blended it all together and made it make no sense.
The rules as written, it gives you. Well, I keep bringing this up, but most games unintentionally run dark vision wrong.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have dark vision, you do not see anything. You don't even roll with disadvantage. You don't roll. You
Yeah.
do not see. And
Cannot see it as pitch black.
dark vision gives you dim light, which means you're with disadvantage to spot things in the dark. Because if it's, I think, dim light or whatever, you
Yeah.
have disadvantage.
They tried simplifying the light with 5e and they broke it.
Because the reason why I discarded this, because I noticed the feat called Skulker, which says you do not have disadvantage making perception checks in dim light, and dark vision says you see in darkness as in dim light. I'm like,
Huh.
meaning even if you have dark vision, you still can't see shit. You see
Yeah.
more than someone who doesn't have dark vision. I kind of ran into this as my lizard folk. We went to Underdark. Everyone else has dark vision except me, who is a ranged fighter. You can imagine how useful I was.
Yeah, because they tried eliminating dim light in 5e.
Yeah, you either see things or you don't.
Well, they didn't eliminate it, unfortunately.
Yeah, they didn't completely eliminate it. But they tried.
Look at those teeth.
Yeah.
I drew the teeth too big.
Look at those chompers.
I think you streamed that from.
Did my stream die?
Yeah. Yeah, it's back.
Or-
Yeah,
No,
it,
it's back.
it
It's
died and
take
came
up.
back.
What the poop? Huh, that's not on my end, so it must be on
you
Twitch.
stopped talking for like a while as well. So.
Bri, welcome back. How are you today? I guess not. Welcome back. Welcome. Dang it. He looks way too happy. He's just like, aha, beans.
I mean, I am honestly surprised he's working with us, considering I kidnapped him, beat the shit out of him, tied him up, and forced him to work with us. I also gave him no options, but I also gave him a cool weapon.
No, you gave him an option. He could die, or he could be your pet.
I think what people don't realize is that
Not much of an option.
in the book, goblins can cower once a day and just automatically do whatever the fuck people tell them. There's a good chance that if you stop feeding Snick, he might eat one of you.
He might try, anyway.
I mean, I think he's fed right now.
He's pretty well satiated, I think, right now.
Has a pouch of
Infinite beans.
food.
Yeah.
It's empty right now, but you know, we don't talk about that.
Yeah. Or mushrooms, sorry. The other one was beans.
Bean shrooms. They're like a stalk of a mushroom.
Just sitting down, then heading to the hospital. Oh no. Are you headed to the hospital for you or for someone else? My grandfather was for you. Oh no, what's up? I hope you're okay. You don't have to talk about that on stream if you don't want to. But I hope you are doing all right.
Do a flip!
Do a flip. Whoop. Doing a flip.
Now I don't have to tell you. I can just do bean.
Yeah, that was kind of the idea. Because I keep missing the redemption, so I wanted to put the sound files on there. Have to take a COVID test. Had 2 workers test positive today. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. I hope you are all right.
Ugh. Gonna have your brain poked. Ugh.
That is no bueno. Wow, I cannot draw kobolds today, apparently. I mean, I can. It's just, I'm not happy with them. He's 2 weeks off. That's true. Either way, I hope you are feeling okay. I hope you are safe. I hope your coworkers are all right, even though that's scary.
To be honest, Brian, if in fact you have that, the 2 weeks will not be a quote unquote off. Like a vacation.
I would take it as a vacation. Well, I gotta stay inside for 2 weeks, play video games, doctor's orders. Well, knowing me, I would just keep streaming. Kobolds have really tiny eyes, I think is the. Can I get a picture of a crocodile real quick?
Crocodile or alligator?
I want crocodile. Alligators are too muzzly. Crocodile. Alligator.
Let me try to find a good picture.
I had it once and got the shots, and I'm even sick. If I'm even sick, it's better than at work. That's true. God damn it. That is not what I wanted. That is what I asked for. Not what I wanted.
Many of these pictures are too large to send over Discord, so give me a moment.
I just need to know the placement for the eyeballs.
Oh, they're pretty high.
They're pretty high. That's an alligator, Jonas.
It's a crocodile.
Do I have it backwards? Am I going crazy?
Or are you thinking of a Garrick?
I'm pretty sure that's an alligator. I'm pretty sure that's an alligator. It's flat. It's got a smooth back. Crocodiles have fins. That's an alligator. I'm taking crazy pills. Crocodiles. Saltwater crocodiles, huh? All right. Alligator. Do I have it backwards? Do I have it backwards in my head? They look fucking identical. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
I have a Nile.
The only
crocodile.
difference is like their teeth.
Fins? I don't know if.
Okay. All right. Crocodiles have fins. I did. Did I hear that right? I mean, yeah. Small alligator crocodile. That's not cool. See, that's the kind of thing I was thinking about right there. What is a caiman?
That?
Is that a crocodile?
No, they're their own thing.
They're their own
Related to
thing.
crocodiles. They live in the Amazon.
Okay. Well, I've had a much disturbed notion of things. Is what I've discovered. Alligators got more meat.
Yes.
More head beef.
They also don't walk. Like they can't really raise themselves up.
No point.
Alligators can. While crocodiles can lift themselves off the ground.
I mean, the first picture I sent you is like, that's an alligator. It's like, are you sure that this is from an official website listing of species?
Is it labeled?
I think
Is the picture labeled like people confuse this with crocodiles all the time?
Probably not. I don't know. I think the only difference I knew was size, but maybe there's not.
I had assumed, and I guess I assumed wrong, that alligators were very smooth, very very smooth, whereas alligators had like much. They have sharper features on their face, and I assumed that the crocodiles had more like defined everything. No, apparently that's not the case. No, that's Komodo dragon. Okay. Because yeah, like the one that Bri posted, like 3 or 4 pictures up, they have those big bumps on their back. But is that an alligator or a crocodile? The crocodile has the... I thought it had more pronounced ridges. But that top one that Jonas posted, it's got bumps. It's got bumpy bumps, but it's still pretty smooth.
I mean, if you want smooth, look
I
up-
don't want smooth.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
That's why I wanted a crocodile. I wanted the crocodile because I wanted the bumps.
It's the difference between the... I'm looking at these pictures and like...
It's very subtle. It's way more subtle than I thought it was.
Ooh, Jesus Christ, what the hell happened to this alligator? Mutilated alligator
Oh,
found
I'm
in
dead.
Florida for the second time in weeks. What the fuck?
Uh-oh. Do we have mutant alligator problems now?
Mutilated.
Oh,
It's just its head and tail are missing, and some of his limbs.
that's weird.
Huh.
Those are not the good Edie parts. Those are the bad Edie parts.
Well, that's the picture. I'm like, I Google alligator, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th picture, and it's just just a dead alligator missing its head and tail. I was like, what the fuck?
I want a crocodile that's actually an alligator but keeps calling it crocodile. Why can't I find what I want? Yeah, exactly. I want a crocodile. I want pictures of crocodiles. But I totally thought what you guys were posting were alligators, and I was very confused.
Well, I'm looking. The American alligator has a much wider face.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
When I think of alligator, I just think of like this, right? It's just eyeballs, and then like, I'm gonna eat your face. And when I think of crocodiles, I think of like long nosed, snappy things with like really jaggedy teeth.
Alligators are much more reptilian in a way. They're more. Funny enough, for the word reptile in Finnish is matelia, right, which kind of has the similarity of something that crawls or is low to the ground, or very similar to the word mato, which means worm.
What Kobold PCs have you all played? So we currently have Snick, who is a throwback to Jonas's Kobold character Snick,
Who's dead?
who is dead.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. I have played. My favorite Kobold I ever played was oh no, I've forgotten his name now. Shoot. He was a cavalier. I had a Kobold cavalier, and he rode a badger named Bandit. Was his mount, and it was pretty great.
There was also for like a little bit Guff
Guff was pretty good.
there somewhere.
I think the reason that Snick had a mask was because I was trying to let you guys kill Snick, and then Inferno's character could have a mask. But you guys didn't kill him. And then he retained his masked properties.
Yeah, weirdly enough, the Null had some odd mercy.
Because I think he had a like a plague doctor mask initially.
Makes sense he was farming sentient mushrooms.
Everyone enjoy your time. Have fun. I'm off to see if I'm on a convention. See if you got those sweet, sweet tickets. Let me know if you get those Backstreet Boy tickets.
A covation.
Where did this trumpet come from? What is happening in my music chat right now?
Is a trumpet?
Do you guys not hear the music?
I haven't turned off.
Yeah, because we're in Discord with you.
If you mute the Twitch stream, I don't get credit.
But I don't want to hear double language.
I know.
There's like a 3-second delay.
I will never ever be an affiliate or a whatever the hell it's called.
I think that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It makes sense. I mean, it's an easy choice for them to be like, oh yeah, these people who have you muted probably aren't actually paying attention to you. So, but like I said, in the grand scheme of things, you three not being in the Twitch chat is fine. It's not really going to destroy anything. If I start getting 60 people in the Discord, then it's like, maybe Twitch isn't the platform for me. Maybe we figure something else out. There we go. That's the snick smirk. Now we're getting it.
It's a little quiet. What is a little quiet, gamer?
That mushroom eating grin.
Mm-hmm.
Droop the snoot.
And droop the snoot.
Snoop did droop.
Droop the snoot.
Gotta boop that snoot, yo. Boop to snoot. Check out my Patreon page. Thank you, Inferno. I need to set up a bot that will automatically like throw those things out every couple of minutes.
I thought that was Sierra's job.
Nah, Sierra's got a real job. She doesn't need my. She doesn't need to be promoting my, shilling my stuff every 10 minutes. Have I played any other Kobolds? I don't think I have. I think that's it. I think I've had a few NPC. Oh, there was one more. What was his name? Shoot. He was a PC, but he was not actually a PC. He was an NPC because I was running my friends through a whole bunch of dungeons and we lost a player. So I had a PC named. Oh no. Snip? Snips? It might have been Snips. He was a ninja. He was a ninja kobold.
Ninja Kobold.
Let me see if I can find the character. Finny. Who the hell is Clarinet Stonewood? Clarinet? What the hell?
Sounds like a dwarf.
Carol Vonderspear. These are some good names. really like having. I really like having rogues and ninjas be NPCs because then, you know, you have a good excuse for them to just kind of vanish. Like, where was this guy during the fight? Like, you don't know. I killed Fitty Man. I don't believe you. Well, too bad. You'll never find the bodies. That still only counts as one.
Honestly, those are some of my favorite things. Was in Two Towers and Return of the King is them counting how many people they killed. Don't know why.
It was funny. I definitely think I think the Gimli Legolas friendship was it was good. It's a good part of the book. Oddly enough, Lord of the Rings, really good job adapting a book to movie. I think it's part of one of the reasons it still works so well. Good story, and then they stayed faithful to it. Looking at you, Hitman.
Without needing to add every little detail from the book into the movie.
I think they probably did lean on a lot of stuff too, because you could definitely watch Lord of the Rings and then be like, wait, so what the hell is up with all those weird ghost people? And it's like, oh yeah, I guess you have to read the book now to figure that out. But
yeah,
it didn't matter that you didn't really fully understand what was going on. The lore was there, but they didn't shove it down your throat.
I like this kobold.
Pretzel takes up too much of the chat. Yeah, I don't know. It's very invasive. I guess I don't even need to use Pretzel anymore. I can kind of find something else. But Pretzel does have a lot of free music, which is nice. Give me an alternative.
It'll constantly
Yeah.
announce.
If people have an alternative for music, please let me know. Could also just listen to all the Will Salvo stuff and just give him a credit, in the Twitch stream or the Twitch description or something. Could do that. If we want to just listen to D&D music all day, which I'm totally fine with.
Hardcore.
Dear Skrillex, can I listen to play your music on the stream? What?
I'm sure you'd be fine with it. I mean, he's
Not heard
Canadian.
that name in a long time.
My name is Skrillex, man. Welcome to the Devil's Den.
Yeah.
Poor Epic Rap Battle. They used to be so cool. I mean, alternatively, I could just listen to whatever the hell I want until I get a takedown message. That's always possible, too.
Very true.
I mean, you can have it. Don't have the VODs up, then you don't get any.
I think I do have the
Always
VODs
play
up.
music to yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I can't though. If I, well, I can. I guess I can play music to myself, but I think that defeats the purpose. The purpose is I want something in the chat. So I definitely need something playing in the chat. It's just a matter of what it is. I could listen to the audio from the from the D&D games.
I mean, yeah.
I do want music. I want music. Let's put it that
Which
way.
does have some royalty-free music, though.
Yeah.
Pretty generic, but works.
General Pedro Art. His music station is almost real music. And what I mean by that is like whatever songs are playing in the background, I constantly think like, oh, that's this song. And then you listen to it closely and you're like, no, it's not. It's so it's like just under the copyright, right? Like you get the feeling of it being this popular song, but it's absolutely not that song. And you're like, that's so weird. I keep forgetting to ask him where he gets his music from.
Just a few more days until my birthday.
Nice.
Another 360 days around the sun.
Another day older and deeper and dead.
Well, that is the
Old Southern
truth.
tropes.
That is the truth. Listening to Bo Burnham cry about turning 30 was pretty cathartic.
I'm not 30 yet.
This was pretty good. I haven't drawn a kobold creature in a long time.
Or what did you just say?
I haven't drawn a
I'm not
kobold
source else from-
in a long time. Feels pretty good. That was indeed an open invitation. If people have better music, let me know.
I do not.
I have chosen this because it is free. Free is nice.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, Stream Beats is always free. Backing track is free.
Do I need to post shit in the chat?
No, I think you just put them in the description of the video.
Gotcha.
I believe.
You know what? We can do that. Hold on a second. YouTube. Oh boy. Actually, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna do
With
this.
backing track, you actually, the license states they have to join their Discord server.
Ah.
Because you need to use the Google Drive link that is specifically on their Discord server.
Fascinating.
Um, eh. Where did that go? What the hell? Oh, why is it so small? The crap. Check that out. That's funny. Okay, let me put that right down here. I'll put it over here. Let's put it up here. That's fine. And then we'll go over here. I'll fix this later, but commands. Add command. Exclamation mark music. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's doing that, and then I'm just gonna play this. There we go. Play off. Will Savino's pretty cool. Pretty cool music. Let me know if that is too loud. We'll play around with it. But I really like it. Okay, let's finish up this Kobold. I don't know if he'd have shoulder pads. He's got leather armor. And he's got his medicine stir. It's gonna punch the disease out of you. Darkness. I still don't understand why medicine isn't. I mean, I like medicine being wisdom. I guess it wouldn't make sense, even if you were like trying to roll a constitution for yourself. What's wrong with me? Everything hurts. All right, well, roll a constitution check. You are bleeding.
You are poisoned. You have money rot.
You've acquired money rot. All your gold slowly withers away. No.
Sounds like a curse.
Yeah.
Note to self: make money rot later.
Congratulations, you now have the
Someone was saying that like they always try to deal with. I shouldn't say always. Someone was saying that they dealt with horny bards by just always giving them. I keep saying always by giving them STDs, and it's like I think in a world where anyone can just pay 5 gold and wish away a disease, or a paladin can just one boop lay on hands disease away. I don't think that's an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember for one of the campaigns that I ran, I had a character was not a bard, but was sufficiently horny.
They were a barbarian one.
Hold on.
Um,
Hold on. If we're gonna talk about this, I gotta do a thing.
gotta do a thing.
I was gonna play the horny bonk sound effect. Bang. I can't find it. There we go.
I finally got sick and tired of it, and each time that this character went out and perused,
Sorry.
yeah,
Keep going. Keep
it
going.
really got to that point. I swear. I just said, well, that place that you just went to now has a hit out on you. Congratulations.
Wait, a hit? Like they? Why? What did he do?
For alimony.
Oh, okay, that's pretty funny.
The one curse no one can escape. Children.
Because we had a calendar on there. Oh yeah, he put that on his calendar.
Funny.
Had quite a few very interesting NPCs just all of a sudden pop up in the weirdest places.
Are you playing like multi-years of happening? That's some epic
took-
downtime if you're.
Trouble took actual time.
Okay.
we
What are you gonna do with your
we had an
downtime?
hour.
I'm gonna start a family.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have so many kids. I'm gonna raise 15 kids, and I'm gonna make them all fighters. And now I have an army.
I mean the games themselves, yeah. I think that one campaign lasted maybe 9 months, but we played once a week for 2 to 3 hours.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the players wanted a calendar, and okay,
Wow.
You got it.
it was relatively fine up until the point where the character no longer had any money, which was impressive.
One of the this was pretty good. One of Kevin's players decided that his character had a gambling problem, but he didn't tell anybody about it. And so the first time they walked into this casino, that they had to talk to the guy that was in charge of the casino. And so they walked in there, and he walked in, and he just put all of his money down on a blackjack table and lost it all. And everyone's just like, "What the shit did you just do?" And he's like, "I don't worry about it. Hey, can you lend me 5 gold?" And they were like, "No." And he's like, "No, be cool." And then later he decided that
Cool.
he decided to take responsibility for it. And instead of just as a player being like, "I'm not going to do that again," he started going to like, "All right, take all of my money." Why? It's like, "We're going by that casino again. I will gamble all of it." And then he spent the entire time trying to convince people to lend him money or give him money. It was really funny. I think he played it really well. I haven't had anybody play a gambler that way. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it got to the point where he was at like 8 platinum or something per month was getting collected from him.
oh yeah. Yeah, no, he would definitely be able to pay for a cure disease.
Yeah.
That's why if I was doing, I would probably start making up like disease curses that can't easily just be healed away.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't.
Like, a normal cure wound or remove curse won't work on this one.
At the end of the
Gotta see
day,
something special about it.
yeah. At the end of the day, though, like, I don't know. It's if it's something that like you don't like that idea, you like, then it's something you should talk to your players about. It's not something you should be punishing them for, because it's like if they're enjoying it and being a, you know, a purveyor of
Oh,
lady favors, I guess is what Grog says. I think, you know, let them do that if that's okay with you guys. But if it's making somebody uncomfortable at your table or they're just being an asshole about it, it's like, listen, I'm not going to do this anymore. You want to do that? Cool. Roll the dice, make up whatever you want to make up in your head. But like, you're just doing it now to annoy us. So
I think the first month or so, the players were all ribbing each other about it.
yeah,
And then it just kept going downhill to the point where the players are like, "Why are you doing this?"
yeah, and
Not to me, but to the other characters. Like,
and in my experience,
character is my character.
most of the time when something like that happens, it's because someone's new to the game and they're just like, oh, it'd be really funny, I should do this, and it's like, cool, go for it. Yeah, roll some dice, you have a good time. And then that's usually where the novelty wears off for the people I play with. They're like, okay, yeah, or like, I know
Fade to black.
Jump Rope has actually been pretty funny with it, because she's playing her paladin, once again, is a worshiper of Urgathoa, and she's supposed to live in excess. She's supposed to be lustful and gluttonous. And so she'll always, whenever they come back to town with money, she's just like, I'm going to spend 500 gold just going to like bakeries, whorehouses, like whatever I can do. I'm just going to live at the best places I can, eat only the best food, and just burn through money. Whereas all the other characters are like, no, we got to save our money. And so they never do anything. So there's definitely a lot of fun you can have with that kind of stuff. But if it, like I said, if it becomes an issue, you know, then it's something to talk about. It's not like, oh, I just have to punish the players for making me mad. It's like, well, talk to them first.
Yeah. Yeah, eventually, if I remember correctly, they had to go on some kind of, it's all coming back to me now. They went on a series of missions that ended up being an intervention for this character.
You have to stop. Come on, guys. It's like, no, you have to stop.
You have an issue. You need help.
Yeah, I vaguely remember some conversation about it all being fun and games until, what was it? Oh, it was the Hobgoblin incident. Oh dear.
I'm much more into personal PC interactions. Like anybody that wants to do, like, I want to go gambling, I want to go to a brothel, I want to try to sell drugs. That's something I've had to deal with before.
Nice.
It's always for me like those kind of things, because they're not like directly related to the story or the people that the players, all the whole players interact with. It's like, cool, okay, you know, you have a proficiency in that somehow, roll me a dice for it, we'll see what happens. Like, and then it's like, here's a quick narrative, you're done. Like, that's what your character did for the night, and then we can move on. Versus things like talking to specific NPCs and building relationships between NPCs, like getting really, I want to say getting really friendly, but that sounds weird out of context. yeah, building those relationships with like specific merchants or specific people around town is always way more fun to me. And then people, I think, stay away from having to do those weird things because they have something else to do. So instead of like, oh, I'm gonna go gamble, it's like you're talking with this guy. It's like, I'll make a bet with you. Like, hey, you want to play some cards? And then you're playing cards with a specific NPC. I like that much more. I try to push that a lot more in my games, but it is what it is, and different people have different things they want out of the game.
Yeah. It's always hard to strike that balance.
Yep.
Yeah, I seem to recall nothing that I ever planned for that campaign they actually did. It was like a game of consequences. Except for the first. Yeah, except for the first couple quests.
Consequences. What are those?
Yeah, right. Wait, what? Why is this guy coming after me? You just stabbed his son right in front of him. No, he didn't. He did.
He did.
Does it matter?
I'd like to convince this person that he was the one that stabbed his own son, not me. Okay.
Wake up
I-
my memory.
I don't think that it works that way.
He does not believe you. I'm gonna put the campaign on hold. We'll get back to it, right? We'll get back to it. It's that day.
I'm just scrolling through D&D memes and just posting every now and then. I am providing some weird entertainment in the voice channel chat.
That's good.
It's just good.
All right, there's our little lavender fellow.
It's Nick Lavender.
He is now.
I see he's been eating a lot of drow shrooms.
He has. He's been eating a lot of drow shrooms. It's a good way to put it. Why is my nose itch? What's happening? Oop. Smash. I don't like any of this. Is Snick still using a pickaxe? I think he has the pickaxe
I
right
haven't
now.
taken it away from him.
Yeah.
And if he like falls down and dies, I can always just summon it back into my hand.
Yeah.
And if I really want to be a dick about it, I could summon the sword. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. You know, the sword I just sold.
I kind of assumed you were gonna do that. Yeah.
I don't think I want to
Yeah.
piss her off, so you know.
I was actually worried about that. I was like, oh man, Ina's gonna be real mad.
But once someone buys it from her, now then it's just free real estate.
That'll be pretty funny.
I'm like, she's like, yeah, I sold it for like 10 gems. Hey, would you like? And then I like a sword appears in my hand. I go, would you like to buy another sword? The exact same sword.
Oh god.
I'm sure she has sold the same items several times. If that makes any sense to people.
It does. I'll just keep it on my summoning list, and once we go back and I see it sold off, if I need it again, I can just resummon it.
What was the in Diablo 3 there's a guy who sells items and he's like, can I have your stuff when you die? And he's like, never mind, I'll just go get it anyways. So it's like, well, okay, not cool. How many other adventurers are walking around here and getting murdered?
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Being shivved into kittens.
I think I just gave him like a flak jacket. Dang it. Nose, what are you doing? Get your shit together.
And D&D memes is having a weird thing going on about having guns in their fantasy settings.
D&D memes is?
Yeah, I'm rolling through the Reddit of D&D memes.
Oh,
yeah, judge
okay.
me as much as you want.
Judging.
You have my full permission. I know I'm a fucking garbage.
I was thinking about doing a D&D memes review. Would people be interested in that? Is that a thing I should do? I need to whore myself out a little bit more. I feel like that could be good.
I
Your
mean,
words, not ours.
hey, I do watch some channels. I'm not sub to them, but I get recommendations.
I'm a dancing monkey. Please throw money. That's all I gotta say.
Having guns doesn't make something not fantasy. Having no fantasy makes fantasy.
Yep, that's fair.
Other people brought this up because one of the most, I think, one really popular meme was like, an artificer player shows up and it's like, yeah, you're gonna make guns and grenades. It's like, no, I'm gonna make alchemists and everything. He's like, oh yes, he's the chosen one. I should find it quick for you. And then other people are like, are you judging people for having guns in a fantasy setting? Then why do we have rapiers? Because technically, guns were invented before rapiers.
What was that? I saw a meme once that was, why are people so bent out of shape? Because you have an Egyptian pharaoh and a gunslinger, and a knight all fighting on the same team when historically those all existed at the same point in time. And it's like, touche.
Especially in like Pathfinder, where
Yeah.
that seems perfectly normal.
Yeah, there's the meme, and that's a combination from Robbie. Memes are weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I brought this up.
Memes will mean.
Oh.
I'm kind of like having a Rook stream open, watching you.
I need healing.
I need healing.
Right.
Uh-oh. I'm out of healing. I might have to go get more sweet nectar.
peach iced tea.
I had forgotten to buy something at the Winco that Jump Rope had asked me to buy. And it was like a certain type of tea. So I went back and I bought the wrong kind of tea.
Oh no.
Because in my mind, she went, "Did you get this?" And she pointed at a box. And I went, "Oh, no, I forgot." And I took a picture of it with my phone. And I bought that, but that was not the right box. So I don't know if she pointed at the wrong box or I took a picture of the wrong box. I was upset, and I just bought it on Amazon. I'm like, it's fine. It's the same price. It'll be here tomorrow. I bought 6 boxes of it. So I might be drinking a lot of tea.
How did you
What
buy
kind of
6
tea
of
is
them?
it?
Because I bought a box, which apparently was actually a case.
For the same price at the store?
Because I was looking at it at, like, per unit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of tea is it?
It's just,
If you don't mind me asking.
Earl Grey? It's just Earl Grey tea. Bagged Earl Grey tea. It's nothing fancy. Just,
Still, it's all great.
it's like $2 for a box. I accidentally bought 12 boxes without looking. Well, I bought 6 boxes, but
It's so funny. It's terrible but funny to me.
it's funny. No, it's funny. It was just like a comedy of errors trying to buy tea, and I was like, God damn it. Whatever.
I mean, it's no better than what happened to me. Not tea related or anything food, but I was ordering me a new PlayStation 4 controller, and I ordered one. Turns out, no, I didn't order a PlayStation 4. I ordered a PlayStation 5 controller.
Oh, no.
I was like, so I just have like this $60 controller that's just sitting in its box. It's like, I can't use this.
You could,
at all.
sell it back if you could return it. Nothing wrong with returning it.
I just sell it to someone.
That feels pretty accurate. Jonas, you belong in meme chat.
Well, I don't want to get judged in the meme chat.
So voice channel chat is okay.
I mean, voice
I
channel
need
chat, you can
healing.
put literally anything.
All right.
It's fine.
I gotta go get some more
Give
water.
me a moment. I'll put it in meme chat.
I'll be right back.
It's a cat meme as well, so.
It's a cat meme.
Might as well.
I need healing.
He's running outside calling for the dog. Unless they're very weird and whistle for the kid, but you know.
Okay. Water has been acquired. Got me a beef jerky. Case for rainbow. What should we do to this? I want this to look a little nicer. Should we try?
Skittles commercials were so weird back in the
Oh yeah.
That grin, I'm just waiting for the little line eyebrows to start wiggling above his eye.
Something like this.
Quick, clip it.
So dumb. I love it. All right. What's happening here? Brush.
Oh, Sierra's making you drink your water.
I did. I went and got a new glass. I drank a bunch of water. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna make a copy of this. I'm gonna put this down here. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna hit U. I'm gonna drop its brightness a little bit. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna create a clipping mask. Multiply. That didn't work. None of that worked. Color? Okay, that's different. I don't know how to do this. How do you make your line art colored without just making it look like Garbo? I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't know either.
Maybe I should just... Do I just use a darker... Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
So D&D Beyond is getting rid of UA.
Yeah, I saw that. D&D Beyond is getting rid of the Unearthed Arcana, which I didn't think they actually had on their site anyways. So, like, what are they getting rid of?
So you could always use the rules for Unearthed Arcana. You had to specifically call it out.
You have to check a bunch.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's basically just making it so that the stuff that is coming out in the next books are out earlier, right? I guess I don't know what that's actually going to remove, is kind of my...
So you're not going to be able to make any Unearthed Arcana anything inside D&D Beyond unless you already had used it in another character.
Yeah.
Confused recognizes.
Yeah, I guess I just don't know what that's actually going to change.
Nothing. Is the answer.
Because I'm trying to think of...
Changes nothing, Rook.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of Unearthed Arcana stuff that doesn't get published. Like...
So there was a few different races or classes that never actually got published.
Okay.
They were in some of the earlier books. Trying to remember.
The brute fighter subclass. Never got into anything. Kinda sad. I liked it.
And basically all that they're doing is whenever any type of UA gets published by WotC, they're not gonna support it on their site.
Weird.
So you just wait until it actually gets published, or you would have to completely design it using pen and paper.
Yeah, because I guess the things I'm thinking about are like the Drake Warden, right? That was Unearthed Arcana, but it eventually just became. It just got published, right? I think it's in the books now. So
I think it's in Tasha's, right?
yeah.
I think so.
I mean, if you're really committed and you want that UA real badly and DM gives you permission and you really want it on the D&D Beyond, you can just homebrew it into there.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to make it yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
Just fair warning, anyone watching who's gonna do that, spend at least a few hours testing and using templates to figure out how the system works. To make it, if you want to make it look good and work.
Right. Although, yeah, it's gonna make certain things a lot more difficult because you can't build your own classes or anything in D&D Beyond.
Wait, you can't? I thought you could.
So
You cannot make a fully new class. You can only make sub-classes.
you can only make a variant.
Yes. But
Which
it's
is a
clever
pain
enough.
in the ass, by the way.
Sure.
Variant.
Sure. I think I'm about ready to call it. My nose is going crazy. I'm gonna go try to.
Oh yeah, I stepped outside for a bit. Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. I think the trees are in full jizz on everything mode.
Well, I mean that, and it might as well be in the middle of a fire pit, all the smoke and everything. Is bad where I'm at anyway.
This probably belongs in homebrew. Maybe it should be there. I wonder what people will think. How many people will hate it? Let's see.
What have I done? What did I do here? Something very strange is happening. Ah, see, I've shifted the color. So now that the... I like it. I like the black. I'm going to keep it. Alright, I think that's probably good. We're going to call that there for the day. We got a snick token. That's good. Happy about that. We'll see how that do for the game later. I'm going to go figure out why my nose won't stop running. Probably take a break and work on some audio video stuff for the rest of the day. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. That was fun. It was a good little Thursday. Tomorrow will be either... If I get the video done today, which I'm going to try... we'll release that on YouTube, and then we'll do the free draw on Twitch. If I don't get it done today, we'll do the free draw on YouTube, and then we'll maybe hang out Twitch in the afternoon, maybe play some games or something. So we'll figure that out. So thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. Krabby, nice to see you. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah, stay happy, stay healthy, everybody. Let's find someone to raid. Who's around? Who's around today? I can't breathe. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, yeah. Allie's around. Let's do this. All right. See everybody later. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And we'll catch you next time.